Okay, so we're going to do the verification, and that's just proving that the left side equals the right, kind of what we've been doing the whole time, except for now we're using our summation uh, identities. All right, so we're going to start by saying that secant of pi plus a is the same thing as 1 over the cosine of pi plus a. And we're just going to say that that's the same thing as negative 1 over the cosine of a. And we're just going to work with our sides. So this is 1 over cosine of pi plus a is the cosine of pi times the cosine of a minus sine of pi times sine of a. And that's supposed to equal negative 1 over the cosine of a. Well, the cosine of pi is negative 1. So 1 over negative 1 times cosine of a. But the sine of pi is 0, so this whole term drops out. And so I get 1 over negative cosine of a, which really is equal to negative 1 over cosine of a. And it works. So it's just a manipulation of these. All right, verify that the cosecant of 3 pi over 2 plus a is equal to negative secant of a. And then we're just proving that it's an identity. So again, cosecant is 1 over the sine. So 1 over the sine of 3 pi over 2 plus a equals 1 over the cosine of a, and it's negative. All right, so using our identities, 1 over sine of 3 pi over 2 cosine of a plus sine of a cosine of 3 pi over 2. That has to equal negative 1 over the cosine of a. 3 pi over 2 is a 270. So this is sine of 270 is negative 1. So it's negative 1 times cosine of a. This cosine of 3 pi over 2, this one is 0, so that drops that whole term out. And so I have negative 1 over the cosine of a equals negative 1 over the cosine of a. All right, and so to find an exact value for 23 pi over 4. So we could say that that's the sine of 5 pi plus 3 pi over 4. Well, the sine of 5 pi, so that's the sine of 5 pi cosine of 3 pi over 4. So basically what I did for this one is I said, well, that's 20/4 plus 3/4. That's how I got 20. And 20/4 is 5 pi, and then this stays 3/4 pi. So then we're going to say plus sine of 3/4 pi cosine of 5 pi. Well, this is going to be 0, and this is going to be negative 1 times square roots of 2 over 2. And so we're going to get negative root 2 over 2. Okay. This is square roots of 2 over 2, and that one's negative 1. Okay, so next one. I'm not sure. Let's see. This is going to be the cosine of 60. Cosine of a. It's supposed to equal the sine of 30. Hold on. Didn't finish it. Cosine of 60 cosine of a minus sine of 60 sine of a. That's supposed to equal sine of 30 cosine of a plus sine of a cosine of 30. Okay, the cosine of 60 is 1/2, so this is 1/2 cosine of A. The sine of 60 is negative root 3 over 2 sine of A. And this is going to equal 1/2 cosine of A plus cosine of 30 is cosine of 30 square roots of so do these equal each other? I have 2 negatives here. Somehow I have 2 negatives. I don't think they equal each other, so this one can't be proven. Okay? All right. Good luck on the homework.